Hello, everyone. It's Lucretia. Thank you so much for taking a moment to tune in again with another candid conversation. Tell your friends about this channel on YouTube. Hashtag Candid Conversations. Intimacy will be my strength. Intimacy is defined as the state of being intimate. It is a close, familiar, and usually affectionate or loving personal relationship with another person or group. It's also defined as a close association with a detailed knowledge or deep understanding of a place, subject, period of history, etc. As I was listening to a worship song, the words began to ring in my ear as they were being sung. The word says, "Intimacy will be my strength." Intimacy is a necessary factor in every season of our relationship with God, and especially in a season of storms and calamity. As we are intimately acquainted with God, we will know Him very well. We will know that He is with us and that He will never forsake us. We will know that He is our peace in the midst of the storm. We will know that He provides all of our needs and that His love, mercy, grace, and truth are unending. We may not necessarily understand everything because He is God and we are not, but we can derive strength in knowing Him. We derive strength in intimacy with God. There is no way to get intimately acquainted with anyone, including God, without spending lots of time dialoguing and being in their presence to learn of them. First, it's natural and then it's spiritual. I am thankful for intimate acquaintances with others, but more so with God, because as we are truly intimately acquainted with Him, then it directly impacts our perceptions, thoughts, and behaviors in relationships with others. When disaster strikes, it only matters that we are intimately acquainted with the only one who is willing and able to rescue us. Knowing Him provides strength that can't be garnished anywhere else, including from anything else that we may have made our God. When we are in deep pain, many things are insignificant. We just really desire help. As much as we depend upon other sources, He is the ultimate source of our help, our strength, peace, love, etc. I am reminded in the Bible when the prophet Elijah was having a showdown with the prophets of Baal. There were 450 other prophets on Mount Carmel. And both groups of people, Elijah and the other 450 prophets, were challenged to call on their God to see which one would answer by fire. You can read the story in its entirety and see what happened in 1 Kings 18:16 through 45. But I will give you only a snippet. After the 450 prophets of Baal had cried and prayed and cut themselves and danced to their God from morning to noon with no success, then it was the prophet Elijah's turn to call on the Lord. An excerpt from the passage reads as follows: 1 Kings 18:36 through 39. At the time of sacrifice, the prophet Elijah stepped forward and prayed, "Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known today that you are God in Israel and that I am your servant and have done all these things at your command. Answer me, Lord, answer me, so these people will know that you, Lord, are God and that you are turning their hearts back again." Then the fire of the Lord fell and burned up the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, and the soil, and also licked up the water in the trench. When all the people saw this, they fell prostrate and cried, "The Lord, He is God. The Lord, He is God." Elijah probably would not have been very comfortable with this entire ordeal if he lacked a deep, abiding, intimate relationship with God. Let this encourage our hearts today to draw strength from intimacy with God. We get detailed knowledge of Him as we draw closer in His presence. Daniel 11:32 says, "But the people who know their God shall be strong and carry out great exploits." Thank you very much for tuning in today. And once again, this is Lucretia with Candid Conversations. Bye-bye.